This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Third time's the charm. Greetings and salutations, viewers. We're back here with more post-game content for Joan d'Arc. Last time we fought Tiamat in her natural habitat, unlocked Leanne as a unlockable character, and we just talked about how we were going to face the third set of Colosseum battles. Now, really, Robert comes back, but most of his dialogue is pretty much the same. And really, the big difference on Colosseums 2 and 3 is that they raised everyone's levels by 20. So you have to basically grind the levels. Also, a lot of his dialogue is similar to the dogs from before, up until like the final one or something like that. So I'm not going to go over the enemies because all they do is they've gone from, like, for example, the enemies I think were 50 before, now they're 71. So just look at like that. But the same strategy still applies. Also, I leveled up a lot of my characters to 90, the ones I might use. I'll probably not use quite a few of these characters. You know, I did my speeder wielders just to make sure, maybe if I want to use it for the final battle. Marcel is useful at least until the final battle, and then we'll see what happens after that. The reason with Marcel is sometimes his attack power can be a little bit low, and he might not be able to pull it out, or he might not have enough HP. But I think in this case, I think we'll at least be fine for a minute. Let me swap out his... see, I don't think I really need Sky Dart. Although I don't, in the early games, I don't really need Meteor Bolt. So, we'll swap out his HP eventually. Because really the big thing is you want all your characters to have, the ones that are going to be attacking anyway, give them 3 rounds, mobility +2, HP 150, and HP recovery 3. After that, you can give them whatever other attack stones you want, or whatever build they are doing. Like for Collet, I'm not even giving him any attack stuff. I'm just giving him, like either evasion, either critical edge, or attack, depending on how you want to go work with them. I think in the early stages I can actually afford to just give the attack bonuses instead. And you'll be able to do pretty well, because Collet is there to basically build up burning auras. If you're using a spear wielder, one good... let me swap his out for Take Flight for now. But give him one good redstone ability, piercing power 3, and then the same blue ones. For your axe wielder, which is probably going to be Rufus, helm splitter, desperation 3, and then all the same blue ones. And then for then you need a good healer. So for Richard, I would give him mobility +2, HP +150, HP recovery 3. And then when you get to the bigger battles, give him revivify. And then I would give him like some healing spell, and then a decent attack spell just for backup. I'd probably equip him with healing wind too when you're getting to that point, so you have a good roundabout way. If you don't need a group heal 2 then would work as well. So, I think that's... And then, yeah, just give them whatever the best equipment that they can get in the game at the time, whatever works for you. It'll just help with their stats and everything like that. But weirdly enough, I will not be using Leanne, despite me unlocking her for the final battle. So, oh, actually, one thing I do want to equip. I forgot to put this on. Last time when we beat number 2, Colosseum number 2, we got the Godspeed skill. So what that basically just allows you to basically be a armlet wielder for all intents and purposes. So, yeah, most of these battles I'll just be using this group. Well, Richard sometimes. If not, I'll just use like Jeanne or someone like that, or Joan, or whatever. So, but yeah, most of these battles I'll try to get through as fast as I can, because really there's not much to them. Really, the more dangerous battles will be the ones at the very end of the. If he gets 3 rounds, there we go, and then we can just. But yeah, really it'll be the ones with either Era or the Reapers or Luther. Those are really the tough fights after that, so. Yeah, just Godspeed will just clear out a lot of those early battles a little bit quicker. And yeah, all the enemies have the exact same, they all have the same stones. So the only thing that changes between the two, between the episodes is, or the two Colosseum second round and third round is or third try is the their stats change. That's it. Man, getting pretty lucky on these. Might be able to just finish this off with Rufus by himself. This will probably be the one that stops him. Because I can't. Oh, almost. He almost finished him off. Oh well. Might as well take advantage of those. Look at that. Burning Aura with Marcel. I almost got Collet maxed out on his levels. I wasn't meaning to do that, but I almost thought about I might do one more bonus episode where I max out everyone's levels and show off all the equipment that I missed during the game. Because there's a few rare pieces of equipment that you can only get during the Colosseum route, but it's a rare drop, and it's really not worth doing the battle over and over and over again to do it. And yeah, if you want to be successful at this run, I would get everyone at least to 85 to 90th level. I'd prefer the high mid 90s because I'm not, I'm not the greatest tactician. Oh yeah, I could probably skip these because his dialogue is the exact same. So, and we want to get through these as fast as you can. Yeah, round 2 is the dwarves. And since I mean, I could use Richard. It's just he's a since he's really not much of a physical fighter, I'd rather just I'd rather use my physical fighters because really magic is good, but because of its insta hit. But really at the end game, it's really all about meleeing the crap out of people. So now, obviously, if he doesn't get 3 rounds off, there's not much I can do in terms of like trying to finish off enemies as fast as I can. Might as well try to weaken up the actually, there might be a chance. Okay, he didn't activate 3 rounds. I did give him 3 rounds there. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't activate all the time, so you just kind of, if it happens, it's great. If not, then you just have to play the battle. But it has a pretty decent chance of activating. I think it's like 50% or something like that. There are a couple battles where you might not want to have that activate, but yeah, Rufus will probably be able to one-shot most of these dwarves. Oh, yeah, I forgot about all the ones over there, so go Rufus. Rufus, he's the dog. If he can't do it, no one can. If he can't do it, great! Oh, nice. He's activating it pretty frequently. Rufus is going to gain some levels after this, apparently. Yeah, at the high levels, you're always going to get experience for your actions. It's always going to be, if you hit a target at all, even if you don't do any damage, you're always going to do 5 damage, or 5 experience. So that's one way to get a, that's one way I got my levels. It's just go to, quit to 3 rounds on people, and even if they don't do much damage to them, just keep doing it over and over and over again. And you'd be surprised how quickly you can get your experience levels up, so. Although weirdly enough, even though I get Godspell or Godspeed, I only use Godspeed a couple times during the post-game stuff. It's more useful for, I guess, grinding, or if you're gonna do the final battle again, just with higher stat characters, just to show off, Yeah, I'd say out of MVP characters, I don't know, it's a tough call between like Rufus and like Marcel or Collet. Probably Rufus, just because of his just overall strength is just so high. can't get over to the other guy, so maybe get 3 rounds in. If not, and if it activates, you get all 3 attacks. It's not like oh, every attack you have to activate the stone and you might get 3 attacks. No, it's just like any other skill. If it activates, you get those attacks, all 3 of them, which really adds up. Really, the big thing about doing the 3rd round of the Colosseum, or I should say try, because it's technically called a round when you inside the Colosseum, so not to have confusion. But really, you take advantage of your boarding auras just because the defense of a lot of the characters is so high that you're going to do, like Marcel or Collet won't do as much damage. So you really got to get Helm Splitter or do burning auras on characters. And it really adds up the damage. It's not times every time you do it. It's like times and a half or something like that. It's not like 2 times, you know, for example. I let Marcel get 3 attacks. It's just crazy when you think about it. That almost seems like OP, but it's not. Really, especially with the final rounds there. There he goes. I mean, we had to be this high level. That's why we're wrecking all these guys, because we have to for the final level. So obviously the early levels are going to be pretty easy. I almost want to try to get Collet to max out his levels by the end of this, but it probably won't happen. Alright, round 2's over. Yeah, most of these are going to go by as fast as I can do it. The challenging ones will be either round 5, 9, and 10. And even 5 won't really be that tough, because we can just surround Era and just finish them off. Actually, 2 rounds, or the multiple round ones, are actually kind of dangerous to have during those, just because he can counter every single time. Actually, will I even need a Cyclone for this one? I might not even need to worry about equipping that for this. Doesn't really matter. We use that, not really. I'm basically just using Jeanne for these battles, but for the actual boss battles where it's actually important, I'm not going. Weirdly enough, I'm actually not going to use her. Oddly enough. Oh yeah, and all the placement of the enemies has slightly changed between the battles for the third set of battles in the Colosseum. But it's not big enough to really for me to worry about it. Oh yeah, you can see Rufus, now that he's hit 90s, he's now into boss level HP territory, which I think is kind of neat. I don't even care about the skill stones anymore. Yeah, definitely MVP Rufus there. I told you he was one of the best characters in the game. You just have to get past the initial beginning part of the hump. That's why a lot of people don't use Rufus at the very beginning, because they think, oh, his accuracy is so bad, it's not worth it. But it really adds up. Let's see if we can finish her off in one go. Oh, yep. Good thing Godspeed automatically activates no matter what. Oh wow, Rufus, you're activating today. Is that gonna be a bad sign for the boss battles? Maybe, I don't know. Nice. That went by fast. Yeah, well, I need him to go by fast. I don't want this episode to be... It'll probably end up being an hour-long episode, if not more so, just because of the final battles. And all the rewards are the exact same, unfortunately. Healing seeds and all that. So that doesn't change at all. And actually, it's really not worth To tell you the truth, it's actually not worth doing this a third time because there's no more story elements. The whole Leanne joining your party one last time that's the last story bit of the game. Everything else is oh yeah, Tiamat's back here and she's gained some levels as well. But nothing. Now this is where, you know, obviously Rufus is probably not going to start one-shotting things anymore. But we can still fight stuff to get it her taken care of. Actually, maybe I should have put Coley there just in case if Marcel didn't finish that one girl. I could use Richard for this one, but really Richard is there for healing during the final boss battles. Like if I need to heal or revivify someone. I decided not to use Mind Eater anymore because at that point his magic attack might not be strong enough to absorb magic from certain characters. So, yeah. Too bad we don't have mobility mobility +3. That'd be crazy if there was something like that. If only. See if we get a 3 rounds off on him. Yes. And even then, Tiamat's really not that bad because she can't counterattack. So really, the danger with her is like just her breath attack because that's guaranteed, or poison attack. Like it's a guaranteed hit type of situation. So. Ah, come on, really? 3 damage away, and yet the game said she has a chance to do 354 damage. It's just crazy how the difference in like damage variables is. Oh well, whatever. It's not a big deal. It's just annoying sometimes. I'm wrecking the monsters, yet I'm still complaining about stuff like that. That's so like me, isn't it? Poison breath me? Yeah. Yeah, it's annoying, but that's really all it is. Because with HP recovery, you know. Ow. The only bad thing about Giles is I wish he had either better armor or evasion or something like that. But really, he's similar to Colette. He's there to at range build up burning auras so we can get a lot of damage on monsters. Yeah, at least with healing, we can survive a little bit longer. This battle, I don't really need Revivify, so. Actually, should I try for... See if I can get Rufus to finish these guys off yet? Well, let's see. If he doesn't get it, it's fine. There we go, yes. Get that Godspeed. Yeah, really, it's... Man, too bad we couldn't have gotten this during the main campaign, but, you know... I guess beggars can't be choosers. Yes, there you go. Now I just have to go after those Shamakas or whatever, so... I was hoping 3 rounds again. Oh well. Yeah, at least I can get over here with Colette. Yeah, I gave him mobility, so now he's like, I've got 9 movement. Alright. Now let's show off the power of, was it 4 burning auras and a sweeps ability? Oh, I didn't give him sweeps. Oh well, he still gets 508 damage. I forgot to swap him out for sweeps. Yeah, might as well wail on this guy while we, and then we'll go after the Shamankas or whatever. Yeah, I need to hit him with or hit her with them. I need to hit her with Helm Splitters so that way I can do more damage. Man, that would have been crazy to get 4 Burning Aura's sweeps on her. But yeah, 400 damage. Like, usually Giles would only do like 50 damage with like that Burning Aura, you know what I mean? So it's just crazy, like, the damage potential of the auras. I mean, yeah, her TMS damage potential is higher than our healing potential, at least with some of our characters, but because it's only her, I mean, it's really easy to manage. And especially if we all actually surrounded her. You know, she couldn't move because of her size is so big. She's a big girl. She's a growing girl. She needs her milk or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, the only problem with the battles will take longer just because I have to deal with if there's any effects going on. I have to wait for all those to finish. You know, so. Yeah, Helm Splitter, probably one of the best abilities in the game, just overall. Because it actually allows me to damage boss characters. Because at some points, you know, you're like, oh, I'm not doing enough damage or whatever. Yeah, no multi-rounds. Oh well, that's fine. I mean, we've pretty much got her taken care of, even without and she can't counterattack, so there's that too, so. No one wants to activate 3 rounds, huh? Alright, fine. Whatever. No one? Okay. That's pretty low percentages. 5 characters and none of them activate 3 rounds? That's, yeah, pretty crazy, actually. Ow. Even with breath attack, Colosseum has enough HP to survive a breath if it really came down to it. Ow. I have him finish off. Actually, have Rufus finish her off and then come back with Godspeed. So. Weirdly enough, I actually don't transform too often during the Colosseum rounds. I mean, I will for like free healing and stuff like that, but. Yeah, Colosseum may die during this because, I mean, I could always heal him if it really came down to it. I've got plenty of healing seeds. Yeah, most of these enemies are nothing burgers. Alright, you want to actually get 3 rounds in this time? There we go. Excellent. Well, since you don't do a lot of damage, can you get 3 rounds? Nope. Okay. I was trying to get the experience, but okay. Actually, I shouldn't be giving it to... Well, alright. I could have transformed him for a transformation. Nah, whatever. Probably should have been heading over to her, but oh well. Even with her heal too, it should be a couple sky darts. Should be enough damage, I think. I guess we'll find out. Because I think she can heal like 150. Okay, maybe we'll take like three rounds. Oh, and if you get poisoned, I think it takes like 6 rounds past that poison to finally eventually heal it. So it takes a hot minute to get through. Yeah, gotta play the waiting game. Yeah, the only challenge with using Collet during these battles is special attacks will pretty much have a... Magic attacks will always hit him, and special attacks have a pretty high chance of hitting him. But I still think he's really useful for burning aura activation. Oh, we're close enough, so maybe a meteor bolt? Zing! There we go. Alright. Round is over. And another group is defeated. Yeah, I wish the rewards changed after the third one. You know, or if you could go through the Colosseum more times. I mean, you can go through the Colosseum as many times as you want. It's just, really, the rewards stay the same after the third version of it is, that's it. Anyway, yeah, we got Era here. Can be a challenge. This is the one where I might bring Richard in just because of, just to possibly heal if it really, if someone gets hit bad or something like that. So let me give him a. I don't think he'll need. I'll just give him a heal too. I don't think I need to heal him for this one. I mean, I might not even need to heal at all. And I don't really want to use 3 rounds, so I'm just going to be using Helm Splitter and stuff like that on him because, well, 3 rounds with Collet, because Collet can dodge him, but everyone else, though. Because, again, attack 3 times with Era's attack potential can be very bad for Rufus. Because Rufus has quite a bit of HP, but as you can see, Era does, yeah, almost 300 damage per attack, so... Oh, I'll at least show off the boss's attacks. Yeah, look at that, 700. Whew. Yeah, unfortunately, none of my characters will ever get that much, even with all the fruits. Well, unless I really grinded those fruits over the course of the game. I thought about doing that, but... Like, just grinding fruits multiple times just to try to get max stats, but... well, we'll see if we get 3 rounds. If not, we'll just finish them off. Oh, or we get a crit. Get over to the... Well, the demons will get to me eventually. Although these guys have, they have the poison, right? Oh, no, they don't. Never mind. They're other cousins. There we go, yes. Yeah, skills I don't need anymore. And they're not strong enough anyway, so... Might as well see if I can finish these guys off as soon as I can. No, probably not. Unless I get 3 rounds active, it's not going to do anything. Oh, there we go. There we go. Level for Rufus. 93. Maybe Rufus will gain max level. No. That'd be cool, though, but nah. And just wrecking everything from here to Kingdom Come, man. Yeah, I don't want him up the front. Collet could dodge his attacks. Well, the only bad thing about the game... Oh, right, 87%. The only bad thing about the game is that evasion can never 100% evade an attack. There's always a percentile chance that he can succeed. I kind of don't like that. If defense can 100% defend an attack and you take no damage, so why can't evade 100%? Like, if your evade's so high, why can't you just avoid an attack? So. Oh well, whatever. It's not a big deal. Although I've had some close calls with when I was doing luckily, when I was doing experience grinding, you know, with those one out of, like, I don't know, a million chance that a 5% will hit me, you know, type of thing. I mean, it's always possible, but it's just like, really? Gained your little bit of HP. Yeah, unfortunately, most of my characters won't get much HP when they gain a level. It's really Rufus, because Rufus gains a lot more. I think he gains like, 11 or 10 for every level, while all the other characters will get like 4. Usually the tanks will always get more HP out of everyone, so. Okay, you can move over there and be fine. I was just gonna try to finish this the demon off if I can. Or not. Okay. Might as well take advantage of Take Fly, even though it doesn't do much damage. It's really there so if Giles can't get over there far enough, it gets him a little bit of extra range. It's not as good as Sky Dart, but you take what you can get. Ah, man, come on. Really? Okay. I mean, not much I can do about that. Oh, right, you can't. His magic defense is too high, so. I'll just bring him over here. No, and then we can all wail on him. What do you gotta use on him? Oh, you can just heal. Yeah, you guys are just annoying at a point. Luckily, Eero doesn't have HP recovery like his other Reaper cousins. He just has pure attack. That's his thing. Actually, even at Eero's attack at my levels and everyone having HP 150, I don't think he can straight up kill anyone. See if we can get a 3 rounds. Yeah. Okay, so the way you're supposed to get like burning auras to basically wreck enemies is that if you can get your 3 rounds active multiple times, well, okay, that's not a good example, but you can get like a burning, if you do it right, you can actually get 6 burning auras stacked on top of each other. Although I probably shouldn't have done it like this because, I don't know if Marcel will die, but he might. Really? 5%? I told you, man, there's always that one chance that he'll hit, even though that's crap. But anyway, you can get up to 6 burning auras in one spot. Yeah, look at that damage. Yeah, 897 damage. Look at that. Almost 1,000. Go Rufus. Actually, I might just put Richard, block him off just so he didn't, I could still do some damage with Fireball because he doesn't have the highest magic resistance, so. And actually, Richard can survive a physical attack from Eero, oddly enough. Cole, yeah, his thing is he's, because of how generally weak the game considers him for a lot of enemies, most of them will target him, so yeah, he's supposed to be basically a distraction for like your other characters. The only time they'll go after other characters is they have a pretty good chance they'll kill him or finish him off within that turn. But if not, they'll go after Collet, so he's a good distraction if he's in the general area. But like I said, there's always that one chance, that 5%, so that's why you have Revivify, just in case. But yeah, unfortunately, you don't have any. If you had new dialogue, I would go through all that, but this is going to be a long battle. Anyway, yeah, back with Talbot again. So don't need. I hate when sometimes you'll hear me smacking my lips while during a recording. I hate doing that, but I don't know why. I just can't stop it from happening. Anyway, I don't think I'll need Roger for this one, or Roger. Well, I don't use Roger at all. Marcel. Roger, just out of the sword wielders, he's probably the weakest in terms of like just overall stats when you get him in the game, and his armlet really isn't anything impressive. So it's just like, eh. I'm just trying. Yeah, at this point we'll probably not be able to finish off guys in one smack anymore. Oh right, I forgot they have counter. Whoops, my bad. I knew I forgot something. So. There we go. At least that'll give him a 3 attack, so when someone counters him, boom, they'll be gone. Yeah, I completely forgot the swordsman had a counter. Yeah, let's see if we get a three round from you. There we go. Get 3 burning auras back to back. Wonder if she can finish him off or not. Oh, close. There we go. Yeah, this one might take me a few more seconds to do, you know, type of thing. What is your range anyway? Can you hit Marcel? Man, if only there was a range +2. If only. Okay, well, I think I mentioned that last episode. There is a range +2, but it's a rare drop. It's it's rare pickup on round 7. So that mobility +3, range +2, that type of thing. Ouch. Yeah, unfortunately, special attacks have a good chance of hitting. I don't know if they all have guaranteed hits, but they have a pretty decent chance of it hitting me. Yeah, look at that. Well, that was, I think, 3 auras attached to him, so. Man, just hit someone with with lower defense, and boom, there you go. If he had desperation, he'd be doing more damage, but I'm trying to just take advantage of. I guess I could have equipped desperation at this point, because Godspeed isn't as necessary now. And wait for all the heals. Everyone done? Okay. Nope. Alright, let's see if we can get Rufus some. Oh, actually, maybe. Well, I think he can one-shot the snipers at this point. Yeah. I like how they kind of almost go plank when you kill the snipers. They kind of like seize up. At least that's what it looks like to me, anyway. Okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just imagining things. It looks like they planked up, but yeah, don't go after the swordsman and get this time. Although he's only got counter. He missed at 86%? Oh, okay, oh, there we go, 3 rounds. That's better. Really? 86% twice? What are the odds? Ugh. Well, that annoys me. Okay, whatever. Nothing I can do about it. I hate those odds. I almost feel like that's going to be bad for the... Alright, fine. Oh, wait. Should I do that for counter? Well, counter is low percentage, so. Did Marcel say yay, or am I thinking of someone else? I forgot the Royal Lancers have a decent evade. Yeah, no. Just have me finish him off. Marcel's got a decent accuracy at this point, so. Yeah, he actually does get better accuracy near the end of the game when he gets when he almost reaches max level. I mean, still not perfect accuracy, but that's really what Collet's for. Collet's there to get the accuracy to hit and create burning auras. Whoa, what was that? That was weird. Sorry, there's like a technical glitch there or something like that. Sorry about that. I just edited it out when it happens. It's like sometimes when I do a recording thing, sometimes I'll get like weird, because the way I plug up the cable thing into my computer, sometimes like if my computer's like running too many programs, it'll like do some weird slow down, speed up type of situation there. So that's weird. Like I said, I'll just edit it out. But yeah, it kind of ruins. I hate editing out the or doing some weird edits in the video, because then it's like I don't know, it just ruins the experience. I think it ruins the experience, to tell you the truth. But okay, actually, do I want to just let's see if we can get some burning auras on Rufus there. There's 737 damage. Ooh, boy. You know, with a good old crit there, too. Oh, yes. Excellent. Yeah, Talbot's really not going to be much of a threat in this one, so... Yeah, Shadow Knights are actually not bad characters. I forgot what... It's like the Valento Canyon or whatever. You can fight them on over a bridge. And one thing you could do is just fight them, because they're... It's easy to get the 3 rounds on them pretty effectively. They quit experience number 4 and just kind of go to town on them. Yeah, not gonna, oh, actually, maybe I should have hit him with the... Oh, it doesn't matter now. I was about to say I hit him with the Helm Splitter, so... Since you don't have counter or anything like that, which is weird. You think they would have given, like, in-game swordsman counter or something like that. But nope. Yeah, it's kind of weird about this game, that there's some interesting things they do, but unfortunately when it comes to, like, just making enemies tougher, they just give them levels. Numbers, that's all it is. It's not... They don't change their strategy out. They don't give them new skills or anything like that. Unfortunately, that's kind of a sign of a lazy design, where all they do to add difficulty is just make them HP sponges or raise their stats, and that's all they do. So, I guess the post game stuff was an afterthought. So, because like I said, there's really not much to it. I mean, maybe they were going to do more with it, or it's hard to say. Oh well. Alright, with that's rounds done. So now we get a free kind of clear round to like mess around. See if we get lucky though. Probably not, but you never know. Although the 7th round, you will get drops. It's just what type of drops do we get? Because when you do the 2nd round of the Colosseum, money is pretty much guaranteed. But on the 3rd Colosseum round, item drops are guaranteed. But you could get quite a few number of skill stones and item drops. So that's the only problem with the is that there's no way to really tell what you're gonna get. I'm almost kind of hoping I can show off the let's quit the treasure thing just so, because they changed where the treasure location is on this one. Okay, let's see. Trying to remember. I think the treasure's over here now. I think there's a treasure over there. And I think there's one like back over this way. I might as well just use it. Jeanne d'Arc there. Okay. But yeah, this one you can get quite a few items on this map. Well, Let's see. I mentioned it last episode, but I'll mention it again for those who maybe forgot. You can get the Deathbringer sword, the Gaia Bulg spear, the Lucifer's axe, the Sukakage dagger, the Caduceus staff. We got a Rose Whip, which is the best whip in the game. Bow of Artemis. Actually, I'll just have let's have you go after that one. Skill stones, you can get range +2, mobility +3, 3 rounds, attack +30, evade +30, HP 300, and MP +150. I got the Bow of Artemis. Man, I don't really need that, unfortunately. And I might not be I was hoping to get an HP 300 from this, but I guess that might not be in the cards. Or the Sukakage. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. All right, I'll take it. That's really the only thing I wanted, because I want to give that to, I actually want to give that to Marcel so he'll actually survive the boss rounds. Here we get the Deathbringer. Yeah. I was hoping for the Sukakage. Oh, well. I can't always get what you want. Maybe we'll get a mobility +3? Yeah, probably not. We only got one left, so. Some people will actually just redo this fight before doing the final battles of 9 and 10. They would redo stage 7 until they got like all the rare stones they want, like HP 300, so that way it makes the final 2 battles a little bit easier, because if you give everyone 300, that's even more HP you can heal, but because there is, obviously, you can only reach level 99 type of thing. Oh, we got range +2. Not better than nothing. I said, wish it was mobility +3, but yeah, let's finish off these thieves now. There's no challenge to them, obviously. I was hoping you would finish them off with the 3 rounds. No? Doing 3 rounds? Okay. I was about to say, if I do multiple attacks and don't get 3 rounds, that's kind of scary for the in-game stuff, because that's kind of what I'm basing a lot of my strategy on. No, well, Miles will move me, but, you know, Sky Dart and all that. Oh, I should just finish you off. Yeah, really the only ones I really want from this, from that battle would be like the MP 300s and maybe the Sukakage, just to show it off. The Rose Whip, not so much, because that one's not as important, because I'm not using Rose. I mean, Rose would be fine if you weren't using Koei, you could use Rose. It's just Koei is a slightly better thief than she is in terms of stats. Not by much, though. You could swap, you could be, if you really want to use Rose, they're pretty interchangeable. And the benefit of using Rose over Koei is that if you want to get, 3 rounds active for the purposes of Burning Auras, she might be better at that, because she doesn't have to get up right next to the target. So against someone like Luther, she would be better just because, you know, there isn't that chance of countering. But I think she has less HP draw than a Koei, so there's also that to consider. Nah. You're not activating 3 rounds. What's wrong with you? Oh, well. Well, we're almost done. I'll just wait with you. Yeah, just gonna play the waiting game as we finish this one on. So yeah, at least we got the HP 300. So yeah, I'll give that to Marcel. Actually, it looks like both of the rewards are basically Marcel based in this one with the range. Not that he needs the range that badly, but it helps him stay out of danger, so. Man, nothing? Wow, you guys really don't want to let me have 3 rounds, huh? I mainly want it for the experience. Wow, what the heck, game? You're really not going to give me that, huh? Okay. I mean, you know, this would make it easier, but okay. Maybe it's a speed thing, I don't know. No, they can hit 100%. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know why some abilities will activate and others won't. I mean, I know it's there's still a percentage, but it's just like, I thought it was like 50% chance. It might be a little bit less, maybe. But it activates frequently enough that it can't be less than that. I've never actually hardwired or deep dived into the game or hacked it or whatever just to see like all the juicy. I don't think anyone has, because I mean, this game isn't bad, but it's not like amongst the greatest of tactical RPGs type of situation. So it's not a Final Fantasy Tactics where everyone's data mining the crap out of that, you know, type of thing. I mean, I like this game. It's just, you know, it's just not on that pillar, unfortunately. There we go, finally. I almost thought about equipping the experience gains through the and see if I could get a, you know, get everything like maxed out even more, like get my high levels by the end of it. But we don't need it that badly. You can beat it without being max level. I mean, I could probably beat it at lower levels if I really tried, but yeah, I don't want to stress myself out on that one. So. All right, round 8 against the Tarians, and as you can see, the ogre or the Cyclopses are now in different locations now. Yeah, we'll keep using that. Oh right, I was gonna hold on. I mean, not that I really need to do this, but I'm gonna go and do it now anyway. Give him range +2. Actually, might be able to just get rid of Skydart at this point and start giving him the HP upgrade. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Okay, now he can heal a decent amount, and if he gets attacked, he won't get one-shotted. No, so yay. Yeah, a lot of people won't use Marcel for the final rounds of it, but I think his attack power is just enough. If you get a Helm Splitter on someone, I mean, there you go, man. Oh, right, we don't... Right, he doesn't have an MP to do that, get that. No one does. Like, no one can get that in the first round. Yeah, nice. And don't want to just... Might just save that for Marcel if he gets it or not. Yeah, I'll start giving him evade, because the final round, yeah, he won't be able to. There's some enemies that without evade +3 actually might have a chance to hit Collet, which is crazy when you think about it. All right, let's. Not quite. Actually, do I have enough? I mean, he got 3 rounds, so I could probably hit Slinker, finish him off. He likes to run away like a little punk, so get rid of him as soon as we can. Oh yeah, and he equipped Desperation back onto. Well, actually, no. The next battle I do want to have Godspeed on. That's right, because of all the Reapers that are there. Mara's annoying, but not too bad at this point, just because all she can really do is heal. And do I want to just go after Blaze, or do I want to Helm Split him? Now let's see if we can finish her off. If not, not a big deal. Like I said, these guys are nothing. It's really the next turn. Yeah, 94 for Rufus. All right. Trying to remember what their percentage to hit him is. $38. Yeah, it's still. Well, they won't all get him, so. Because I think he can't reach over there. Yeah. I was trying to get a buff up for her, so. There we go. See how much damage potential that is. There we go, yeah. Hey, he dropped an experience bonus finally, even though I don't need it anymore. Now can we get multi-rounds? Multi-round! Nope. Okay, fine. Yeah, let's finish her off. Oh, she dropped 3 hits. Huh. That's the multi-hit ability for rogues. Well, it's not in the same vein as 3 rounds because it doesn't build up burning auras like 2 or 3 rounds does. So I guess it isn't in the same vein. So maybe I'm lying that way. 38% hit, huh? All right, whatever. Yeah, get some damage on you. Might finish you, fight you first. $500 damage. Have everyone attack the one, and then try to get 3 rounds, multiple rounds on Rufus there to finish off one of the others, maybe. Let's see what happens. Oh, come on. I don't know what guarantees it, so we'll just have to. There we go. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Excellent. Finish off with, well, let's see if she can finish him off or not. If she gets a, oh, you know what? I should have had him go the other side. If she got multi rounds, nah, whatever. Mainly for Marcel, but I could either try to physically hit him and see if Marcel does enough damage, or try to. Now let's go with Helm Splitter. Almost 1,000 damage. Even Rufus is dodging those attacks now. Oh, come on! Okay, there we go. Thrust your pelvis, huh? You thrust your pelvis, huh? Now let's see if we can get a 6 aura going. Have I ever gotten a 6 aura going on him yet? I really want to show off the damage potential if you get 6 burning auras on a character. Just to say, hey, this is the possible damage potential. Unfortunately, I think the damage potential is technically 9,999, but that's like almost impossible to get. Well, the game just doesn't want to show me 6 burning auras, I guess. At least it's activating with you, I guess. They all dodge? I mean, yeah, there's always a chance of getting hit. It's just, you know. Let's finish them off. 1,000 damage. Yeah, look at that. All right. Woohoo! All right, round 8 done. All right, time for the actual challenges now. May or may not die, or may or may not like lose a character. I mean. All right, Bocomp, yeah. All right, round 9, yeah, against the Reapers this time. So, okay. All right, let's see. We are not using Jeanne for this one. Okay, so I definitely want to leave. Let's see. I think you're good with what you've got. Collet. We don't need... I don't know why I saw a treasure hunter on you. We don't need critting anymore, so I'm going to give you evade. So you don't... They can still possibly hit him, but I want to reduce their possibilities on any chance. Too bad he didn't get an attack plus 30. Oh well. Let's see. Giles, I guess there's no multi-enemies there, so I guess takes flight's fine. He's really there to create burning auras anyway. He's not really there to... I was trying to think if there was really anything else to give him. No? Okay. Yeah, 1 Godspeed on Rufus. And then... yeah, I'm trying to think if I want just heal 2 or healing wind, because they can do multi-attack, but there's probably a good chance where it's just going to be... Because if I beat the enemies fast enough, they're not going to get their multi-attacks in. I mean, maybe Cyclone. Yeah, I think... Well, I do have healing items if it really comes down to it, I guess. So I could do healing wind and then use healing seeds if it really gets bad. Okay, anyway. Alright, yeah, as you can see, the demons are now close to each other, so... Okay, let's see. I think I want to get... Well, Avarita is our first target, is what we want to get. And we also want to get rid of the frost demons if we can, because they're annoying, if anything. But they could possibly, you know, wreck our situation here if they get lucky. Of course, I want to believe in the power of Godspeed, but I also have to take risk assessment into consideration. So what I want to do is, I think I'll go, have you go first. Oh, nice, 3 rounds. Oh wow, okay. Well, that'll work, I guess. Hey, if you get beat, I just was gonna utilize what is your movement? Oh, that would have gone over there anyway. So yeah, no Marcel getting over there. No, thank you. Well, I really just need Avarita to get over here. So what I can do is, if you don't finish him off, like if you don't 3 rounds, I get 3 rounds with Collet, and that way Avarita, I'll get a free hit on it. Okay, that's fine. Well, at least I'll get a burning aura on Rufus. Nice. 97. Looks like you're probably not going to hit max level by the end of this. Oh well. I actually don't have to have him that close. 3 rounds? Yes. I mean, obviously the plan is to get basically Helm Splitter and then Whale on each. Yeah, Avarita always goes first, and then it just kind of, after that, it kind of depends on who's closest or whatever. Oh yeah, I guess I should show off their stats. Yeah, the problem is, well, I mean, the problem is the HP recovery on Superbia and Luxuria. But luckily, I mean, I guess maybe Luxuria would be next just because she's only got HP recovery 1 and he's got HP recovery 2 on, oh no, they've got HP recovery. I was looking at the experience bonus. But yeah, and if you can, get rid of the Frost Demons. And I would just save Richard for Revivify or Healing when it comes down to it. If you got extra mana crystals, you could use those. Look at that. 474 damage. Boom! Might be able to beat him before the rest of the Reapers get over here. See if we can build up those burning auras on Rufus, maybe. Oh wait, no, we're not in the right range for that. I assume Rufus doesn't have the levels to get over to Avarita. Well, mainly I don't want Avarita to cast Earthquake, because as soon as he gets the MP for Earthquake, he'll do Earthquake, and that'll do, like, 300 damage to everyone or something crazy like that. So, he almost never uses Thor's Hammer. At least I've almost never seen him do it, so. I mean, I could try to get enough Burning Auras to get have him finish off the Frost Demons, or at least one of the Frost Demons anyway. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Why not? Actually, one in Burning Aura is actually probably enough. Now let's see. Yeah. After that, he'll just poison one of us, and you know, or Ice Bullet us. Ice Bullet could be bad just because of the possibilities. So let's see. There we go. Yes. And if we can't finish him off with Rufus, we'll finish him off with Marcel, because that should be enough. Oh yeah, there we go. Excellent. I mean, it doesn't really matter. One down, two to go. And might as well try to get a. Let's see. I think you can do 300 damage to Rufus, and you can do almost 300 too. Yeah. But if they both physically, although they probably won't physically attack him, they'll probably cast Thunderbolt on me. Yeah, he'll get Thunderbolt. I don't think she has enough for Lightning yet. Oh yeah, he usually goes for Thunderbolt unless we're two packed together, and then he'll Cyclone us, or if his MP builds up enough. Yeah. So yeah, we can survive multiple hits from them. Yeah, I usually don't want to have Rufus do 3 rounds against these guys just because of their damage capabilities. So look at that damage. With obviously, yeah, without. It's still, but yeah, just a couple of Burning Auras, and man, there you go. Actually, that was one Burning Aura, so. Yeah, I usually try not to stick together on this one, so. And getting pretty lucky on this one. Avarita went down pretty quickly. He's running away. Yeah, that's the annoying thing, is that he usually tends to run away, which I mean makes sense. Yeah, poison on Collet. That's not too surprising. Ow. I have to heal Rufus. So far, so good. The only problem is Superbia getting away, though. Which means he might heal by the time I get over there to finish him off, so. Let us get, well, let's see if we can get you finished off. Nice. Take advantage of Godspeed, so. Yeah. No. There goes the other Frost Demon, so you won't be poisoning the rest of us. Or Ice Bulleting us, or whatever you're going to do, so. Do I want to try for... Might as well try, since you walked off, I can't really... 3 rounds? Nope. Nah. Might heal with Richard, I think. Yeah. Ow. Maybe I should have done because heal wind only usually heals like 150 or something like that. So, damn, whatever. I'll still heal with. Oh yeah, I don't really want everyone to be together. Actually, maybe I should have saved for Revivify. Man. Let's see, 164 is going to be my best option, I think. Well, I mean, I could do more damage. 3 rounds? Yes. Yeah, maybe I should have done heal too for this one. Oh well. If like Rufus does die for some reason, it'd be like a case of, oh well, that's bad actually. I didn't think. Well, okay, so critting is like not common. So the fact that she crit him is like insanity actually. Oh well, not much I can do about that. So all right. This will be just a little bit more tougher than I expected. That's all there is to it. Okay, so let's yeah, let's try to build up those burning auras if we can. Yes, the crit, Richard would have survived if she hadn't crit. So it was just a bit bad of luck. So, oh well. We can still beat her without it. No 3 rounds, huh? Okay. You crit Richard, and then you're not gonna give me 3 rounds, so. I mean, Rufus could do enough damage to finish her off at this point, so. Wow, okay. Alright, I see how it is. Let's see, yeah. Well, let's Helm Splitter just because it'll guarantee the hit. At this point, now that they had the small chance of critting Richard, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna let you guys, you know, do that. So. Might just heal him, maybe. I don't know. Oh yeah, I could just sit here and just wail on him. Ah, there we go. At least that'll cover up his HP healing. And yeah, if you his HP, so he'll probably Cyclone me. Which, I mean, I could survive the damage. What's your attack again? Yeah, 285, so. I'll heal myself, why not? Because he's going to come over and Cyclone us anyway. Yeah, I can't believe he crit Richard. What are the odds? Oh, okay, you're physically attacking me. Alright. I mean, that'll work, I guess. I'm just surprised. Because you have, I guess it wasn't good opportunity to lightning bolt or cyclone us, so he just decided to physically attack us. Okay. Oh right, oh, did his thing wear off? Oh, it did. Okay, so yeah, it's it's like 3 rounds or something like that that it lasts, and then it wears out or something like that. Yeah, you can. Ow. Okay, he's got. Well, if he crits, I guess. At this point, really. Well, actually. I could possibly get three hits and then have him Marcel maybe finish him off. We'll see what happens. If it's possible. If not, I won't do it. Or not. Never mind. Okay, fine. Yeah, let's see what would have happened if I'd had Marcel physically hit him. Ah, it'd been so close too. I mean, technically Marcel can take a physical attack from him. Yeah, let's see what happens. Why not? No, of course not, game. Of course you don't want to give me 3 rounds. Alright, whatever. Yeah, now he's gonna Cyclone us. Oh, or Thunderbolt. Okay. Ow. That was just taking longer than I expected, that's all. Man, getting a little bit unlucky in this battle. Well, I thought I was lucky because I could beat Everito like almost instantly. But then Superbia is giving me get a unlucky crit, and then you're just running around the field. So, oh well, whatever. There we go. Okay, he's done for. I guess it doesn't really matter who finishes him off. And Marcel or Rufus, just because you know all that fun stuff. 600 damage. And that's it. He's done. Dunning rings. All right, time for the final round. Can we beat Luther at his epic levels? Let's find out. All right. Yeah, I got a little unlucky, but nothing we can't handle. Alright, yeah, skip this. Skip the dialogue. Alright, round 10. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, not using Jeanne as much as I'd like to, but she's really not gonna see. Yeah, Healing Wind, I do want that. I don't know if I really need Fireball. I could always use Transform and use a spell from that and heal 2, or just use items, one of the two. But I do want Revivify just in case someone gets killed by Luther. Heal Wind for the breath attacks from the dragons. Okay, I think, let's see. The only other thing maybe would be, oh yeah, I want Desperation back on. Let's see, for you I want Sweep. Let's see. You can hit the enemy, so you're good. I guess you're good too. Accuracy would be kind of a little bit nice because the Duke of Bedford, though he's still the weakest out of all the group, he has now that he's in his transformed form, he actually has a decent amount of evade. But he's still our first target. So yeah, Bedford, as you can see, his stats have increased as magic attack. But as long as you tackle him, you should be fine. And then we got, yeah, instead of 2 dragons, we got Tiamat now at 3,000 HP. So she's one of the more dangerous ones because of poisoning all of us and breathing on us while Luther's working on us. So, and then we got a generic dragon here. He's more annoying than actually dangerous. So I would go after him after taking out the Duke of Bedford, so that way we don't have an annoying guy doing little bits of extra damage. So, okay. Let us... Okay, so we want to have... Oops. Yeah, I'm trying to think where to put Richard and Marcel. A lot of people, like I said, a lot of people don't like using Marcel for the final battle, but I think he's got enough attack power to make it worth it. Okay, so what we want, we need to take out the Duke of Bedford. The only problem is that he does have a, he's got a pretty good evasion, so, and yeah, I can't help split, so I can't guarantee that part, so let us go with, actually, maybe I should have moved, well, you know what, we'll do this. See if we get a couple of, 3 rounds on him. Excellent. now just to make sure we hit him. So yeah, Rufus unfortunately has like a 70% or is it 50% chance to hit him? Yeah, 70%, which is still good, but actually we could possibly one-shot him. Let's see what happens. Now let's see. Yes. Goodbye, Duke. Yeah, 1,000 damage. Look at that damage. And Collet should be able to avoid his attacks, so at least we got that. All right, let's have Marcel work on. Let's see, what is my? Okay, let's have him back up a bit. Okay, so I need to have him here. He's still got a breath attack us, but all right. Now obviously, need to have Richard in the general area. All right. And I also want to pull Luther towards the corner because since Tiamat has such a low, movement range, I want to drag Luther away from her so that way we can get rid of the dragon, fight Luther, and then finish off Tiamat. Ooh. Look at that. Yeah, see, Burning Auras really are the way to go with Luther. Unfortunately, you don't want to close attack him or you don't want to use normal attacks because if you normal attack, he has a much higher chance of countering you when he does that, so. Yeah, let's try to get everyone over there. Helm Splitter and all that fun stuff. Yeah, luckily, because of all of our mobility, Luther will come after us. I mean, that's the whole thing about him, so. And luckily this dragon doesn't do a ton of damage. It's healable, basically. Yeah, a nice way to get some experience, because yeah, he gets 5 for every hit he does with sweep. So there we go, nice. Yeah, it's not a ton of damage. It's, you know, that's where Helm Splitter comes. Though the only problem with this is that can we get Helm Splitter off on Luther? Like I said, it's lower percentage if it's not physical attack or if it's not 3 rounds. So probably really don't need. Actually, the only reason I'm keeping 3 rounds on is because the dragons. Alright, let's see if we get. Well, obviously we can help Splitter up, but I need to get. Yeah, we can help, and the little dragon's so minor that we can heal his damage pretty easily. Alright, let's get that Helm Splitter on, so we can finish you off. So you do have enough for another sweep? Yes, you do. All right. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Haha. Nice. And a level for Giles, so. Ah, no 3 rounds? Oh, well, that's fine. At this point, it's not a big deal. And Luther should be over in a decent spot where we can start wailing on him with all of our characters. The only thing we have to worry about is Luther. Luther is cheap, so he'll try to back attack you whenever he gets the chance. Actually, I think most enemies will try to back attack you, but still. And hopefully we do enough damage to him to... Okay, do I want to try for... And most of our guys can survive a hit from Luther because he doesn't have multi-attack or 3 rounds. That meant, man, think if Luther had 3 rounds or something crazy like that. Oof. Okay, we need to get Helm Splitter off on him no matter what, so. Let's see if we can do it. If not, we'll just try again. Ah. Ow. Yeah, really? Okay. And unfortunately, he can heal up to 500 HP every time he goes. So. Ah, really? No 3 rounds? Man, that's kind of annoying. Oh, right. I have to be careful about putting everyone together because he can War Reverie me. So. Let's see. He also has a chance to back attack characters. So let me move Richard back here so he doesn't back attack Giles. Yeah, I really need to get Helm Splitter off on him. That's pretty much the only way I'm going to really be able to do enough damage to Luther, so. But yeah, he can War Reverie us, so there's that. Ow. Wow. A 30% chance to do 5 damage there. Way to go there, Richard. But yeah, if you surround him, he'll just War Reverie you, so that's another thing you have to worry about. So, or back attacking your healers, which I need to have Richard back off because I need him to be alive just in case if anyone just accidentally gets killed by Luther there. All right, one more time. Helm Splitter. Come on. Oh, come on. Twice in a row. It's not 100% guaranteed. It's like less than 50%. But apparently the game decides that, hey, that's fine. So, whatever. Actually, if I do this, at least he won't back attack me. So. 3 rounds? Game. Give me 3 rounds. What's wrong with you? All right. You're not going to give me 3 rounds, are you? What? Game! Give me 3 rounds. What's going on here? Wow, okay. Don't want to heal. Oh, he's going to War Reverie me if I do that. No, let's see. Might just move out of your range, maybe. I can't believe you're not giving me 3 rounds. You're not letting me hit with Helm Splitter. You're not giving me 3 rounds. That's pretty much the way I have to do it. Otherwise, I won't be able to. Wow, I thought it'd be done with Luther because as soon as you get Helm Splitter on, it's pretty much like done after that. You know what I mean? Because that's like where the big chunk of my damage comes from, is from him doing that. Are you war? Oh, you're Heaven's Gating him, so okay. That still does a lot of damage, but it won't. Oh, it will kill Richard, huh? Well, okay. I thought you could survive oh, excuse me. Oh, right, I forgot about Meteor. I thought you could survive a Heaven's Gate. Oh, okay, he missed. Alright. Well, that'll be interesting. Alright. Man, I knew I should have backed off. Oh well. We can do this without Richard. I mean, it sucks, but... Oh, I can't really take advantage of burning auras in this location. Well, I still need to get Helm Splitter off on him if I can. There we go, finally. And I might just heal Rufus. Get him There we go, finally getting 3 rounds off on him. Let's see, what's your... There we go. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Oh, well, he's gonna... Yeah, he's probably gonna War Reverie me. Oh, well. Yeah, War Reverie. Yeah, at least with HP recovery, I can at least, The only problem is now I've still got Tiamat, but the thing is, Tiamat's actually not that bad as soon as you get rid of Luther. I kind of wish I hadn't gotten him into a corner, though. That's kind of the worst case scenario. Alright, let's try hitting him again. Nope. There we go, yes. And then let's try for a Helm Splitter if we can. Yes! Ow! Yeah, Luther's done for, so... Can I do enough damage with Collet? Yes. Bye-bye! Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Well, I got lucky. He could have countered. Whoops. Well, I got lucky there. If not, I would have finished him off with Giles. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, Tiamat's now going to be a piece of cake. It's worse when you have to deal with Tiamat and, like, everyone else, so... But now that she can't counter me, I'm pretty much got her. Well, I got a bit unlucky with Richard dying, but... Man, Richard just got crit both times, because Heaven's Gate usually doesn't do that much damage to Richard. So I just got the high end of his damage potential. Funny how it's my healer dying, and yet I didn't have to revive... Well, I couldn't revive anyone, so... But yeah, she's pretty much easy at this point. Because our healing potential, our damage potential supersedes her damage potential over our healing potential. So... If you don't give me 3 rounds, I mean, this just takes longer, but okay. I was hoping to, like, get Giles, like, just somehow get him to max level by the end of this, but... I probably should transform him so he actually does more damage. Game's just not going to give me 3 rounds for the final bit, are you? Alright, whatever. I mean, I can survive this. It's not like... It's just making it take longer, that's all. Yeah, very... Other than round 9, that was a pretty smooth... well, and that weird visual... That weird, like, glitchiness or whatever from my recording setup, but... Oh well. Not much you can do about that. Oh, right, transform. Transform the Gem of Vulcan, why not? Yeah, let's see how much damage we do with Sweep then. A little bit more. There you go. 96. Yeah, Chloe's not gonna really do much during this battle. Oh well. Or during the fight against Tiamat. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to do this. Well, I guess, yeah, without 3 rounds, it's a lot harder to do these final rounds, really. Because, you know, actually, I didn't really use that many Burning Auras against Luther, actually. Interestingly enough. Huh. It's actually more just avoidance and everything, because of the whole, you know. Actually, you could have done the burning auras if you got him off and then have a Marcel smack him, you know, because even though it'd be have him right up close. Because Marcel could have survived a Heaven's Gate for sure because of his HP. Alright, oops, nope. Sweep is better. Alright, well anyway, let's finish him off with Rufus. And that's it. That's the end of the Colosseum. Congratulations. We won. And what do we get for a reward? Well, a bunch of gold I don't need anymore. And another Godspeed. Yeah, every time you beat the Colosseum, you get more Godspeed. So you could make every character in the game get the armlet ability. I guess it's kind of cool. I guess you could do it again, fight Gilvaroth again and just wreck him, even though I pretty much did that the first time I played the game. Unbelievable! We have ourselves a winner! The unrelenting, unyielding forces of Joan d'Arc. Congratulations, really! This is Bobby DeBodicor reminding you to spay your pets. I think I mentioned this last time, but that's a reference to Bob Barker from The Price is Right. See you next time! And that's it. The Colosseum is over, and that's pretty much it for all the post-game. There's no... the Leanne being resurrected... Well, I guess technically a resurrector's spirit swapped out. That's pretty much the last story element, other than Luther, you know, beating the Colosseum the first time, and Luther acknowledging Joan's skill. But that's pretty much it. The only other thing I could show off is the... I think I'll do that one more post-episode, and what I'll do is I'll just get a ROM version of the game and hack it to show off all the equipment that you could have gotten and show off the binding formulas for those who are curious about how to, if you don't want to find all the items or find a lot of the stones in the game, you can bind them. So yeah, we got one more in us. So let me make a save there. So, and then we'll do one more episode, and that'll call the playthrough done. So, what a ride! But alright, well, I hope you enjoyed the fighting of the Colosseum one more time and the dangers we're in, and hopefully, if you have a different strategy, you know, show it off yourself. See, I mean, obviously, my strategy is not the... I mean, I did lose Richard multiple times. You could probably do it at lower levels, but still, you know, an interesting challenge nonetheless. I just wish there was more story implications or more interesting rewards for doing it. But, I mean, the Godspeed's cool. It's just, by the end of the game, since there's... Gilvaroth does not have a super form after you do post-game stuff, not like Star Ocean 2 or something like that. That would be kind of cool if you did, like, finish the Colosseum and then Gilvaroth for some reason gets more powerful, you know, but nah, they didn't do anything like that, so. Alright, well, thanks for joining me for this post-game stuff, and if you join me, there's one more in the bag. If not, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.